self-mission statement is actually something that resonates pretty deeply with me. It's honestly one of the reasons that I came to the program originally. Before I came to the MSBS program, I worked for 2 years in South Dakota with AmeriCorps on a reservation. I lived in a small town called Porcupine, had about 2,000 people, and it was about as rural and underserved as you could get. Becoming a part of that community and seeing the lives that those people lived, it definitely struck me how proper healthcare structure and proper healthcare in general could really change a person's life. I feel like a lot of the people that I knew had many issues that definitely were exacerbated by a lack of access. And I think that QSOM really does a good job of fostering the sort of care and the context that would be necessary to train physicians who are able to operate in these particular circumstances and provide care that really will go forward and change people's lives, which I think is one of the best callings that anyone can follow. The curriculum of the MSBS program is definitely very rigorous, but I found it to be some of the most rewarding science curriculum that I've actually ever partaken in. Coming into the program, I didn't feel like I would be as well prepared for medical school as I do now. The science background and just the sort of ground floor basics along with the advanced material they give honestly prepares you, I feel like, for a lot of what you're going to see once you move on to either an allopathic or an osteopathic program. First year in a master's degree program during COVID had its own struggles, but I think one of the biggest takeaways I had from it was that the staff of QSOM, staff of the MSBS program, really pulled together and they really wanted to help us. My professors, without fail, in every class, were always telling us, feel free to email me, call me at any point if you ever need any help. They really were willing to work with you and try to do their best to make it so that even though we weren't in person, we were still feeling like we were part of the program. We didn't feel like an afterthought. We in fact felt really important to the professors and the program in general. Virtual lessons, you could tell that the professors put a lot of effort into the content they put out. And even though we weren't able to go into the gross anatomy lab, I think the professors who took care of our lab classes really went above and beyond to make sure that we still had a pretty legitimate anatomical experience, even if we weren't in person doing dissections. So moving forward after the MSBS program, I hope to continue my pursuit of osteopathic medicine. I feel like the emphasis that Campbell puts on the tenets of osteopathy have really resonated with me. I feel that continuing my education and continuing on this path is honestly my route to continuing and providing the highest standard of care that I possibly can when I eventually do become a physician.